Hey, what's going on, guys? gdoggcasey here with another Final Fantasy XIV Let's Play video. In the last episode, we finished off with Hawk Manor, finished that up, and now we are reporting back to Minfilia, apparently to start off like a new sort of quest chain. So let's get started here. Welcome back, wee guy. Full glad I am to see you safely returned. Tell me, how fared you on your sojourn in the Twelveswood? Well, we killed the Dracula lady, two of La Habrea's minions, and they sought to measure your strength by their own admission. The devils taunt us. It is beyond doubt, then, the Ascians have begun to move in earnest. Would that we knew to what end. Yet I will not bemoan our plight. Thanks to your tireless efforts, we are at least aware of the encroaching darkness. Alas, we can only do so much. It is clear to me now that we Scions are too few to protect the realm against the threat unaided. We must needs alert the three nations to the presence of this elusive enemy, and recommend that they heighten their vigil. There is no shortage of misery in the world of the Ascians, that the Ascians might exploit. We have an arduous struggle ahead of us. Yet come what may, we must not allow ourselves to become lost to hope, for that is precisely what the enemy desires. We have gleaned all we can from the information available to us. Let us set this investigation aside for the present. Another matter has arisen that requires your attention. Let me know when you're ready to be briefed, and I will summon the others. Okay. Well, I think we're good for earrings. I'm gonna grab this one, just in case we're not. Let's just take a quick look here, are we? Well, we have some arm guards that are supposedly better. What? Why are these better? Item level 30, item level 23. Ah, okay. It only cares about the item level, probably just because of the extra bonuses it gives us. You know what? I'll accept that. Equip. That's fine. Okay, Minfilia. Wrath of the Titan. I probably should turn that quest in at the end of the last one, so I apologize. It would have made a little bit more sense to start off this episode with this quest instead. I'll work on it. I'm getting better.
The Maelstrom requests our assistance.
Concerning the kobolds they sent such copious notes on, I presume?
Yes. And no. It has more to do with their findings, which portend a peril far greater than any beast tribe.
What sort of peril?
The worst kind. A tribe of kobolds in the vicinity of Limsa Lominsa has reawakened Titan. Our task will be to slay the Primal. The Maelstrom have sworn support for the endeavor. They are no strangers to the havoc kobolds can wreak.
Years before the Grand Company's reformation, two primals, Leviathan and Titan, chanced to converge upon the sea wall, wreaking untold devastation. There, by the grace of the Navigator, were the mercenaries Merlvib hired able to fend them off. Yet it did not take long for the beast tribes to regroup, and they summoned their primals once more.
Thankfully, their second coming was decidedly short-lived, but that is beside the point. So long as tormented souls will them to exist, the realm will never be rid of primals.
The Maelstrom has kept a watchful eye upon the beast tribes, and the kobolds in particular, ever since. Which brings us to the matter at hand.
Unlike Ifrit, we know scarcely anything of Titan. Unfortunately, the only force known to have bested him, the modestly named Company of Heroes, disbanded 5 years since, and mercenaries are not in the habit of keeping chronicles.
Expect the worst. The Maelstrom's help is of course appreciated, but even if we had their whole armada at our disposal, we could still find ourselves overmatched. A pity the kobolds lack the gentle sensibilities of the sylphs. A peaceful resolution would be more than welcome. The Echo will not avail you this time, I fear. If you are to survive, your steel must needs speak for you. No one would think you a coward were you to decline.
Okay, decline. No, I don't want to do it.
So you will accept?
I said decline.
Thank you.
We can't very well send him to Limsa Lominsa without Y'shtola, can we, Minfilia?
May I ask that of you, Y'shtola?
I never thought it in question.
She's like, fuck, Thancred.
Ever reliable. Very well. We will spare no effort to win victory. You may count on the full support of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, and all not afield will aid the fight from afar. Thancred, Ida, go to the Grand Companies. Tell them of our plight and solicit their support. Urianger, send word to the students of Baldessian, and Alfino if you would. Papalimo, compile all the information we have on Titan, little though it may be. You will be apprised of the tactical situation when you reach the Sailor's Ward. Provision yourself for the journey. May you walk in the light of the crystal.
May you walk in the light of the crystal. I wonder how many more times we're going to hear that during this playthrough. Okay, but that's kind of cool though. We definitely do have a new quest chain starting here with Titan, and he is another primal. So similar to how we took care of Ifrit, which is, it pains me to say his name that way, but I mean, I suppose there's no proof better than voice acting in their own game on how to pronounce it. So. But yeah, I mean, it's going to be a similar fight, but there's going to be a lot of stuff we have to do leading up to it. So the first thing is going to be going over to Limsa Lominsa. Going to want to go to the lower decks and just travel over here. We're going to speak with someone whose name I'm not going to be able to pronounce. Up. Oh man, today feels good. So I'm finally back on a regular schedule here. I know I said in a couple episodes back that I was going to be able to start releasing the episodes on a much more regular basis, but work, man. Work changed around my schedule, put me into a new department, so I had to do a week and a half full of training, which took me off of my split shifts for that long. So the way it worked before is I go into work for 4 hours, come home for 4 hours, and then go back for 4 hours. And then during that 4-hour split was the perfect time for me to record an episode, render it, you know, do any editing that needs to be done, and start the upload before I go back. So I really like that, but work changed everything around. So finally I'm back on the splits and back to being able to do regular recording session. It feels really good because that whole time I was just like feeling antsy. And it's not like I can't record when I get back from work, but it's just not the ideal situation. So I was able to pump out a couple episodes, but not on as regular basis as I am able to do when I stay on split. So I'm happy to be back. Rashat Riki. Hail Adventurer, and welcome to Maelstrom Command. If you wish to know more about enlisting, speak with the personnel officer. Unless you are the guest we were told to expect. Aha! Ahem. Forgive me, sir. To business then. It is as we told the antecedent. The kobolds have once again summoned Titan. A little over a moon ago, we began to observe the beastmen moving south in increasing numbers from Ogamoro. Our scouts subsequently confirmed the object of their aggression. Crystals, fodder for their fell primal. Thank you, High Commander. You may leave the rest to me. Word has spread of your accomplishments, wee guy. On behalf of Limsa Lominsa, I thank you for heeding our call. Forgive the lack of forewarning, High Commander. The Admiral wished to address Weguy personally. We are no strangers to conflict. Long have the Sahagin and the Kobolds plagued our people. Nor is this the first time we've had to address a primal threat. In the past, when Titan rose to threaten the peace, it was the company of heroes we turned. Or to the company of heroes we turned. But they are long disbanded, and we must look to other brave souls blessed with the strength to face this foe. So it is that we turn now to the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, confident in the belief that you are Limsa's best hope. I hope you are right, yet the situation is far from simple. The kobolds are not prone to unprovoked aggression. Did not the thalassocracy, make a pact with the beastmen that each would keep to their own lands and that no blood would be shed? And was it not the Laminzins who violated this agreement, dissatisfied with their lot? Shall we then condemn the beastmen for defending their homes? Even a pirate must one day reap what she has sown. I would advise you choose your words with greater care, Lady Y'shtola. Stand down, High Commander. She has the right of it. And the wrong is mine. Freely do I claim it. Yet it makes little difference. Remorse will not shield us from Titan's wrath. Or would you have us fall upon our swords? My apologies, Admiral. The safety and security of Limsa Lominsa's citizenry are, of course, a paramount concern. Already we have observed the disruptions in the flow of aether further inland. The effects will be felt here in the city ere long. I ask much of you, I know, but the need is great. Can I count on your help, Weguy? Well, we have no other choice, but thou must. You have my thanks, along with the full support of the Maelstrom. I await good tidings. What? Alright, well that was awkward. Anyway, let's continue. She awaits good tidings. That the kobolds should summon Titan demonstrates they are no longer amenable to negotiation. This being the case, we must needs prepare for conflict. Before we meet Titan in the field, however, it would be wise to learn all we can of our foe. And I can think of no better source of information than the mercenaries who defeated him once before. The company of heroes may be no more, but several of its former members still live. It is said that one of them is employed by the Grey Fleet Mills in Lower Lanasia. Quite why a mercenary should choose to become a miller, I do not know. When you find him, mayhap you can ask him for me. I, meanwhile, shall seek his fellows. Okay. Alright, so let's go and talk to Tretchtomb. Pretty sure that's not how you say his name, but that's cool. We got a bit of a long run ahead, don't we? Unless... Oh, never been there. It's probably just going to be longer. Alright, well, we'll go ahead for... What? What? No. Okay, well then we got to head out to Lower Lanasia. Okay. So we got a couple things we got to do then. We're going to run... do we really want to do that? I think we should do that. We basically want to head out into Lower Lanasia. Then we got to go attune to that crystal, because if we don't do it now, then, you know, it's just gonna hit us where it hurts later on. I think it just makes the most sense to just take care of that right now while we're nearby. Hopefully the game doesn't crash again. That's one thing about Final Fantasy, is that it's probably the one game that I play that crashes the most. I wanted to check something here. See, the sounds felt relatively quiet, so hopefully that doesn't bother you guys too much with the... Oh man, we gotta go all the way down here. Do I even want to do this? You know what? We'll deal with it another time. That's going to be a run all the way down and then all the way back up, and that's just not something I feel like doing. Maybe I'll do it off camera, or if we have another reason to go down to Moraby, then we'll do that. I don't think we will. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, but for now we're just going to head up here. Don't really care about that quest. So yeah, we're just gonna run on it. But yeah, I was mentioning before that I'm just happy to be back on a normal schedule. I'm somebody who 100% thrives on routine. If my routine gets messed up, then I just get irritable and I'm just not too happy. So, you know, although that being said, when, you know, work tells you that you have a week and a half of training and you're going to be off the phones and not have to talk to customers and stuff like that, you can't really be too upset about it, but it hit me in my core. I was like, but now I don't have the splits and now I can't do the recording, and, you know, it just, it wasn't the most fun. So I'm just really happy to be back and able to do this on a more regular basis again. I'm telling you, work feels so much better when you have a 4-hour break in the middle of it. This guy. Lay down your burden, son. Come drain a pint with me. We'll have a grand old time. Find you a lass or 3. You gonna say something, venturer, or just keep staring? Hey, you want to know about the company of heroes? Ah, hells. Price of bleeding fame. Can't a miller mill in peace no more? Still, seeing as you've come all this way, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to oblige you. Considering yourself lucky, mate. Old Traktum was the company's best axeman. Now, what was it you wanted to know? Well, I want your money. Tales from the Titus Slayer. Gahaha, so you want to hear the tale of how the company of heroes bested a primal, do you? Let me guess, you mean that bastard Titus, eh? Oh, if only you'd been there to see it. 'Twas a mighty struggle, like the legends of old. Me and the boys fought him for 3 days and nights, we did. The ground trembled with every step Titus took, and when he hit you, boy, it felt like a cannonball to the gut. Ugh, just like that. Oi, what's that look for? I'm a goddamn hero, I'll have you know. The people around here sing me praises. Don't tell me you only care to be learning the secret tactics we used to beat old Titus. Well, too bad, because now I'm not feeling charitable. If you're so damn desperate, then why don't you do me a favor and kill those rats that have made a nest in the windmill just south of here? Aye, do that and then we'll talk. Why can't you do it? You fought a titan named Titus. Well, it's just the way the game will get me to go do something for you, I guess. So let's go and do that. Hopefully it's not too far. No, it's just over here. Destroy the rat's nest. I guess it's... oh, no, it's right here. Fine. Alright, let's go to town. These guys are nothing. There we go. Oh, Rat King. Couldn't even finish my full combo. Is that it? Yeah. Well, that's not too bad. Easy peasy, Traktum. Hey, so the beasties are dead, are they? Nice work, Venturer. Saving the hassle of... ah, never mind. Okay, well that was a pretty simple one. Hungry, hungry gurus. What? You still asking about how we beat Titus? I don't know, Venturer. It was pretty risky strategy. The kind only a veteran of 10 score battles could rely upon. I want to teach you, I truly do, but unless you prove you have what it takes to face that fat bastard, I can't in good conscience tell you a damn thing. At the very least, you need to be capable of slaying, say, a gooboo. Come to think of it, that ain't a bad idea. Them creatures have a taste for the flour milled here, so you ought to have no trouble finding one in the vicinity. Of course, I ain't asking you to cut one down quick as a skilled axeman like myself. Any road, why don't you try heading due west and stand in lookout, in case a gooboo comes calling. slay it, and I might consider telling you more about old Titus. You really want me to just step right out here and slay a Gubu? A Gubu farmer. This guy's gigantic. No matter. We shall cut him down. Like nothing. That it? Hey, you again. Then that Gubu then that Gubu that was harassing the millers is dead? Didn't think you had it in you, Venturer. Still, you took forever and a day to get the job done. What are you talking about? I'm still not sure I should tell you our secrets. Well, I don't need anything here. I'll just grab something random. Hey, we leveled up and the sound glitched. Enhanced life surge. What does that even mean? It shortens the life surge recast time to 50 seconds. Sweet. Alright, well, that's going to do it for this episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I'm trying a new format where I'm like, I don't know if you guys are going to consider this cheating or what, but there's a website that I like to use to sort of let me know where I am in the story. And I've already played through it on another character, so it's not like I'm ruining anything. And plus, that character is actually skipping every single cutscene. So every time I look at it from here, it's going to be a new experience, which I think is going to be pretty good. But that being said, I'm basically looking to see like how many quests are there till the next episode or till the next dungeon, so I can cut it into episodes and just do those quests. So this one feels a little bit short, but I'm going to stick to this format until we get to the next dungeon, just to see how it works. Because it's likely that maybe some of the other quests are going to take a lot longer. So, we'll see how it goes, and I'll adjust it as we go. We have tons and tons of quests to get through before the end of this thing, so I'll be adjusting things as we go. But I hope you guys are enjoying it so far. And as always, it's been a lot of fun, and I will see you in the next one.